last time I talked to you about 3 activities that you can do in order to enhance your career during the lockdown. These are activities that I have done myself too. On this video, I'm going to suggest you 3 more activities. I am Christina, an experienced international relations scholar, and you are watching Polish Room. Before I carry on, let me remind you to subscribe for more videos. And let me start right away with our first activity, which is online volunteering. You know, volunteering has evolved and can now be done online, and this way one can cooperate with charities from all over the world and do any task that you can imagine. For example, these charities ask for people who can do news writing, briefings, graphic design, photography, fundraising. Really, it depends on your interests, your abilities, and what each charity needs. There are some benefits to that. You develop professional skills, and you're adding some professional experience to your CV while you're assisting a charity in need during this crisis. I have written a relevant post on polishroom.net where I list for you some projects, but the projects that are around are countless, and if you want some more, you can freely contact me and I will sort it out for you. The second activity I have for you today is writing articles. The press is still working, and this is a great time to write articles for online or offline media. It can't be, guys. You must have an opinion about what's going on around you. And why not writing about it? You can write about the impact of the virus on the domestic politics of your country, or the impact of the virus on the relations of your country with other countries in the region, or you can write about something else. The virus is not the only matter that is occurring right now, so write about anything that interests you, really. Remember to do some research on the medium that you are interested in, so that when you contact the editorial team, you know what you're talking about. Now, the benefits of writing articles are, first of all, that you develop your writing skills. Potentially you get paid, and also if you are a new scholar, this gives you a boost in terms of self-confidence. Again, as I stressed on my previous video, please remember to keep your articles educated and informative, and avoid writing about hidden agendas and conspiracy theories, or spread fake news. For 2 reasons. First of all, because such articles are unlikely to be accepted by some respectable medium. And secondly, it will not contribute to a good professional reputation for you. You know, political scientists are expected to know better than this. We are expected to know how to find good information, how to validate them, and how to process them. And dodgy pieces of writing will not contribute to our career. Now, our third activity, which is the most important one in my opinion, is planning for the next day. Analysts say that the virus is going to have a political, economic and social impact on all countries, although we don't know exactly and for sure how the next day is going to be. But the field of politics is in itself a vulnerable and competitive field. So it's wise to start planning, especially if you have a family to feed or if you're graduating. Especially if you're graduating, if you have this one plan in your mind, this one dream job, this might not happen, and you will end up disappointed. So start planning. In case that you run an NGO, it is wise to start gathering business intelligence about your external stakeholders. For example, are there stocks in the stock market going down and have difficulty in going up? Are they sending people home? Are the recruitment pages empty? If yes, this shows that they might need to review their social engagement policy in the future. So, in this case, after the quarantine ends, you may need to plan more fundraising campaigns in order to make up for the loss, or find new stakeholders, and of course organize a social event for your current stakeholders to encourage them to stay on board, and also to have the chance to ask them directly about their plans in the near future, considering their cooperation with your organization. Now, the benefits of that. I think that it's pretty obvious, isn't it? First of all, you're prepared for what's coming. Secondly, because in order to make these plans, you will have to do your research and ask people around. You may discover new routes that you haven't thought of before, and also you may discover some other streams of income. Now, I would like to end this video by reminding you that we won't be locked inside forever, and it's up to you to see the crisis as a deadly disaster or as an opportunity on the basis of the changes it's going to bring. For example, in my country, Greece, this has been the opportunity for the public health sector to improve, and this was a very important thing for people like me who live in the islands, because now the doctors can provide us online with our prescriptions and everything else that we need. And personally, I don't have to drive 40 kilometers in order to meet my specialists. And remember that we are all in this together, and humanity has been through so many worse things. I am convinced that the virus cannot overshadow the 2 world wars that we have been through, or the civil wars that a lot of countries have been through and that have claimed millions of human lives. And soon we are going to get through this and remember this as a bad experience, and also treat it as a research subject only. So let's all have patience and courage, and this is going to end. Just trust the authorities and the people who endanger their lives every day to save ours, and we will be fine in the end. So that's it for now, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.